Yeah, hello guys. Good evening. Trust we've been having a wonderful day, and it's good to have you guys back on our YouTube channel. So it's actually been a while, but I've been so busy on a lot of things. I've been so busy, but I just quickly carved out the time tonight to drop some values, and I can you know tell you guys that just follow me tonight. It's gonna be a whole lot of value tonight on what I'm about to share, on the new strategy I'm about to talk about. You're going to be getting a whole lot of value. And this is your boy, Mr. Walls, and you know how we do it. We have a Telegram channel where we drop free signals on a daily basis. So if you are coming across this YouTube channel for the first time, do well to, click the like button, follow us so that whenever we drop valuable content like this, you'll be the first to get it. And just go to the description box and click on the link to our Telegram channel and be part of our free signals. We do have, signal group where for both currency trades and volatility indices, depending on what you trade, we got you all covered. We got you all covered on anything you trade. We drop analysis on a daily basis. We drop hints on how to take the trade. We even drop signals, including stop losses, take profit and entry points. So do well to join us on our Telegram channel and also share the link with your friends and families. Let them be part of this wonderful work that's going on in our Telegram channel. Let them be part of it. Let everybody come there and benefit from it. And if you're looking for mentorship as well, you can take advantage of our mentorship when you get to the channel. Kindly private chat me on make your inquiries about our mentorship. And we run a 1 month training, afterwards a lifetime mentorship. So we got you all covered. We don't leave you along the way to figure things out on your own. We got you all covered. So I don't want to waste much of your time tonight. I'm going to be getting straight into the reason why we are here. And like I told you, it's going to be a whole lot of values tonight. And I'm actually targeting those, let me say, my followers that has been finding it hard to understand the smart money concept. I'm a price action trader with the smart money blend. I combine both, to nail my trade. So, but I realize not everybody would actually learn smart money concept. Not everybody would actually learn smart money concept. Is the only smart money concept that is profitable? No. There are several strategies out there. Trading a strategy is like having a weapon. It depends on how much of the weapon you know how to, how to deploy into use. So if you're finding it hard to understand the smart money concept, which I can tell you is one of the, highly profitable strategy out there, but like I said, not everybody would eventually understand it because we don't learn at the same pace, and due to the complexity that is involved, so many people are just finding it hard to understand. And if you're finding it hard to understand, just pay attention to this. This is a very simple strategy. You can use it to swing a trade. You can use it to, to take your intraday setups and you make your money as well. Just follow me while I teach on this strategy. This strategy is called high and trading high and low of the day. High and low of the day strategy with Fibonacci. So let me just get into it. To trade this strategy, uh, you'll actually be considering the high and low of the day. For instance, the high of yesterday and the low of yesterday. That is where the highest point where price got to yesterday and the lowest point that price got to yesterday. That's what you'll be considering, in order to make the judgment about what the market is doing the following day. And in a way, it's also called a support and resistance. It's also called a support and resistance, but you still use high and low of the previous day to determine the probable direction of the trade the next day. So don't worry, just follow me. You get to understand it. It's a very simple concept. Done a lot of back tests on it, and it's making a whole lot of sense. But for me, I combine a whole lot of strategies to back a brand new one. So that's what I bring to you tonight. So to trade this strategy, what do you need? You only need your session separator. You need a session separator. And how do you get your session separator on your trading view? You go to settings. When you get to your settings, you go to appearance, look at your session break. Then you click your session break. I write session break, then you get session break that I enable to your 15 minutes. You come to your 15 minutes. This is going to be like first part of this training, or this of training on this concept. This is going to be the first part. So I'll be laying more emphasis on intraday trades. Probably on the second part, I'll be talking about how to use it to swing a trade. But pay attention, you see your session. What we have here is each candle represents a 15-minute time frame. So the now 15 minutes makes up 24 hours. So this is a separate, a day from another. So from here to get a day, from here to we'll be starting from here. Okay, now what do we have here? The lowest point of today, then you extend and you take your trend at that very day. The highest price opened here. This was opened here, daily time action that happened in a 20. This is a 15-minute price action that happened in a daily time frame candle. Because daily time frame will just give us a single candle for place within the 15-minute time frame. So these you are going to be paying attention to. Now, in a way, I said it's also a support and resistance. If I started there, then pushed up, then got to this place, got to this point, then market eventually closed. This should do something like this. Let me put a color so that you get to understand. Okay, this is day one. Okay, because we get to understand. Should we use just go? I want to be precise. Go straight to the point. Okay, this is your high and low. Then that's going to be, because this is GBP/USD, this is currency. So definitely the next day is going to open by the next trading day is going to open by that's 11 p.m. 11 p.m. It's going to open by 11 p.m. my own time. So 11 candle will open. And what did you see? Price opened the next day, and price tried to break this level. It couldn't break it. So this area is serving as a resistance. Lower. I've gotten a very good trade from here because price traded low. Catch your trade. This would be price traded low, and you would have got. If I see that there's any form of aiming for come to the low of the day, to return back up and break the previous days. It broke the high previous day. So we know probably the next day of the previous day has been broken. The high of the previous day, immediately I noticed that price has come back, mitigation of this point. Like I told you, I'm a price action trader with a smart money plan. So when you're hearing stuff like mitigation, POS, I told you I can use strategy. So I would have dropped the number of people I would have gotten on GBP way down, all the way down, guys. Just in a single day, I would have made like 152 pips to the downside, just trading high and low of the day. 152 pips in a single day, because each session represents a day. So this would have been a very nice trade. From here to this place, I would have gotten it. Making use of Fibonacci 2 a whole lot. I'm going to be making use of Fibonacci 2 on this trade. I'll show you in trade. Then, like I told you, I would have bought it, then take it down here. So that, look at the happening state. Price refused to the low of the previous day structure. This is a bullish break of the previous day and present to us a break of structure to the upside. So what will that tell me? That means price is ready to go up. So I noticed this break of structure to mitigate this point. Return to mitigate. I would have gotten my very good buy from here. And since I'm riding into the high of the previous day, I would have gotten a upside to the upside. But if you don't have the understanding of smart money concept, catching the trade, you didn't catch it all the way from that low. Let me show you another entry with my Fibonacci. That's why I told you Fibonacci. Immediately you notice a break of structure. What do? You bring out your Fibonacci 2. You bring out your Fibonacci. I already have some settings on my Fibonacci. I'll show you the settings though. bring out your Fibonacci tool from where you have the move, then to the swing high. You put it there on any of these Fibonacci levels. Don't worry, I'm going to show you my Fibonacci in case you want to copy my settings. I'm going to show it to you in order to always be slightly below the point of this trade all the way from. I do take my trade at anything below from 62% and below. That's my discount, some kind of drawdowns for 50 pips. I can't this move. Now that move is another entry you can't get your trade at 62. Although personally I trade at 60% and take it. I like this 99%, 89%. That's the levels I trade when it comes to this strategy. That's the and my Fibonacci, like my buy limit would have been waiting on 62%, 89%, and 79%, as the case may be. Decide where to hang your buy limit and take it to trade. You would have gotten my what's it called? Another very good trade all the way from here. Another very good trade. You would have gotten another very good trade trading the high and low of the day. And this is a very good trade. But I told you, since the high has been broken, high of the previous day has just been broken here. I told you the markets will be looking to do more of buys, since the high of the previous day has been broken. That's what I told you, that I also use it as to predict forward. This we have the high trading another trade. This is what we would have gotten here. Then extend it, then extend it. And what did you see? Price traded right into my 62%. Right into my 62%. There's no magic about this thing. This strategy is to set it into my 60%, below 50%. Into my 62%, my long to trade. If you look at another time frame, you just want to stick to 15 minutes, you can do that. But if you consider the higher time frame, this strategy will be more accurate. It will be more accurate. Very simple, you start making your money. So let me just bring out the long two. Let me bring out the long two. And like I told you, this is where you would have gotten a sniper entries. Some you are just going to have just very little drawdown. Very little drawdown. So this is what I've been doing. Anytime you don't see me trading, although if you follow me on my channel, you notice I trade flag formations a lot. In my subsequent videos, I'll try and block at least 3 videos this week. In my subsequent video, although previously I dropped a video on flag formation, but I have another dimension to it that makes it more effective. So I'll be talking about it in my subsequent video this week. So, that's how you have to follow us. You have to click the like button, enable the notification bell so that when I drop more valuable information, you'll be the first to get it. Guys, you'll be the first to get it all for free. I'm not charging for all this. All for free. I'm just dropping it for you guys. So I would have see how I would have been getting my trades, how I would have been getting my things. Okay, this is my Fibonacci settings. I just have 2%, 70.5, 79%, 88%, 88. I'll show you the settings for those that wants to copy my Fibonacci settings. Let me show you. Okay, that's the settings for my feed. Okay, just take a screenshot. Take a screenshot. All right. Okay. Let me change this to 89%. I like to use 89%. Then I want to show you more for this day. This is where we have our high. And look at what happens. This is the highest point for this day in a different support in it. And guys, I can tell you don't see much of this on YouTube. You don't see much of this out there. There's only one person I've seen trading this, which I also learned a lot from him, and I've been giving him a shout out. His name is Trader X. Oh, he's so massive when it comes to this high and low of the day. I give it to him. He's actually doing a whole lot of good. He's doing a whole lot of magic with this strategy. So that is the highest point of the day. Look at what happened there. Price actually broke this structure here. I have a break of structure. And price returned. And price couldn't break the high of this is the high of the previous day. Price couldn't break it. And in a way, it mitigates where I would have got another very beautiful trade. See, to the downside. This is not magic. This is not a magic. This is where I would have gotten another very beautiful trade side. Immediately refused to break the high of the previous day. And what did this happen afterwards? To the downside. But I just want to show you. So we have another high. This high of the previous day, all right. And what did you see? Price couldn't. I can see broken. Immediately our high has been broken. Then Fibonacci. I'm looking for a look at before it has been broken. Fibonacci too, guys. The high of the previous has been broken right into my 62%. right into my 62% very fast. What did you see happen afterwards? The high of the previous day has been broken. So probably the next day I came back into my 62%. And what did you see? This is another very beautiful trade. Getting with this strategy. And read anything. Get it right, put direction. After you see that the high or low of the previous day has been broken, this is another beautiful trade. Further a little. Let me go further a little. Oh, okay. Let me go further. Mark the high of the previous day. What's the okay? This is the lowest point in the previous day. Let me extend it to the okay. This is in a day like this, we are not taking it within the range of the day of the previous day. So in this kind of a day, no setup for us. So we are not meant to do anything. What are probably the high and low of the previous day that is yet to be broken. There's still an extension of the previous day that is yet to be the high and low of today, because we are trading the following day. The high and day, okay, is extended to the next day. The low of the previous day. Price has broken the low of the previous day. I'm seeing this retracement. What will I do? Where's my Fibonacci 2? Then, and I would have hung it there. Look at it, guys, 62%. What are you saying? It's always at the point or slightly above or below the point where I drew my Fibonacci from. Yeah, well, it depends on how how conservative you want to be or how risk averse you are. You can minimize your stop loss, but in order to be safe, I prefer going to be exit. So look at it, you can't. The low has been broken. We are the bias is more of a sell, And what did this is back into the 62% downline, massively to the downside. Guys, this session break at the previous day, wait for the high or low to be broken for you to establish Fibonacci in order to take your trade. Let me just show you one or two setups on Big 75 as well, for you to just see that this is applicable on all pairs, not on GBP USD alone. Not video to be long, but it seems it's getting longer than expected. Let me just show you like two setups of volatility 75. Then I call it the close. I'll be doing more and more videos on the high and lows of the day, because I actually want you guys to get this in case you're finding it hard to understand the smart money concept, which we trade mostly on our channel. This is a very cool strategy, and intraday strategy you can just start making use of. So this is volatility 75 on a 15 minutes time frame. This is MetaTrader. You get your session separator on MetaTrader. You go to your settings. You right click on the chart. You go to your properties. When you get to your properties, you see what's even the name here? You see your it's called period separator on MetaTrader. So I already have it on, so it's clicked. Then you click OK. So you have it on my 15 minutes time frame. So what are we doing? Guys? Oh, let's look for our leads into the next day, man. We are extending it into the next day. High and low of the day. Now that's the high and low. So we extended it. This is price, price broke back up. You see price trading back up. In a situation like this, it has not really given me a point where I can see that of the high of the previous day. And after breaking the high of the previous day, what did you see? Price traded lower, giving me an opportunity to come into the market because I've already established my Fibonacci to the swing high. Then I told you I trade only what's it called? I trade only 62%, but price came very close. See, it came close to 62%. That means I said I only trade anything below the 50%, so that 50 up at 50%, and you start lighting your. So give me another opportunity to. This is another place I would have. This is another place I would have tried to get in. Let me draw my Fibonacci. I drew my Fibonacci. Price traded being a little bit lower. Is either it takes me out or it depends on how tight my stop loss is. But you see price have been a very good trade as well, depending on where you have your stop loss, whether you have your stop loss hit or not. So it is 100%. When it comes to forex, nothing is 100%. We are only working on the highest probability, so that you don't need to win all your trades to make very good money in this market. Okay, let me show you one more example. Okay, high and low of this day. High and low. This is the highest point price got to today. The lowest point of the day. So now price. Okay, this is the highest point. This is the highest point. Lowest point. So it broke the structure, traded lower. But the price action here, I'm not so cool with the price action here. Like this, that the price action is looking choppy. I just stay away. I don't want trouble for myself. I just stay away. You know, one of the mistakes we make in Forex is to make things too complex. If it is not simple, if the strategy is not simple, just forget it, guys. If the strategy is not simple, I tell you, forget it, guys. Forget it. So we just wait till we have something cleaner, something clearer in order to trade. Look at what happened there, guys. Look at the highest point of this day. It traded lower and refused to break the low of the previous day. And from there, what did this see happening? Price returned to the high of the previous day or low of the previous day and it traded to the opposite direction. So, assuming you trade smart money concept, you understand this is a mitigation of this point. This is a mitigation of this point. This is a we have our break of structure here already. So is a meeting very cool trade because just trading high and low of the day. So guys, this is where I'll be stopping. If you have any question, come to the Telegram channel. Ask me your question about this strategy. This very simple and straightforward strategy. Ask me your questions and I'll answer you all. But like I told you, I'll be dropping more videos on this strategy subsequently so that you can have a clearer understanding of how to trade this. Thanks for coming tonight. Thanks for believing in us always. I really appreciate you guys. See you some other time. Thanks, guys.